It's Monday morning, just testing the laser level in the workshop, so it should be spinning round now. Then we turn this on. When you lower that into the beam, it should beep. So when we go draining, we put that spinning, and that's what the drainage machine will follow its line off. Now this roll has not been tied up and been dropped and moved around. It's just an absolute knot now, so I have to try and untangle it and wind it onto the reel. That wasn't as bad as I thought. T&J have just turned up as well, just in time. Not doing time either. Wrestling with that got me warm, hat off and coat off. Gonna get the buggy now and load it with all the tools, but then we've got someone coming for straw, so I have to knock off, go and load the straw, then go draining. And also, Andrew's just gone to load T&J with OSR. Rob's off today, he's helping James put an engine back together. Dad's back with some bolts. Either have them threaded all the way, or the ones with the shank on. The stainless steel. Now I'd say stainless steel will be stronger than them, and they'll probably be the same as a 10.9, but I don't know, what do you think? T&J all loaded up now. Must be Monday, the wagons are shiny. You basically spend all weekend washing them. Them wheels. We're just filling a few dumpy bags with OSR. This guy, he crushes it in Wrexham and makes his own cold pressed seed. Yeah, when we cut that other bit that had failed and we just went and skimmed around the outside the day that the MP came, ended up with 4 ton. The good thing is the 4 ton wasn't hooked into the big pile, so it means we can sell it. Otherwise the rest of the stuff that's in the shed is all sold to open field. Gonna put a log under that so that we can line it up to do the shear bolt. Top link's going the wrong way, isn't it? Just wants holding. Just hold it up with a spade. There we go. All right. We can get it with the top link though, can't we? We'll get one of these bolts now. Stick it in there. Hopefully. All bolts stuck in, so we're just going to take the whole assembly apart, get it in the vise. That bottom thing should come out now, is it? Get a spanner. Yeah, there's the broken bit there now. I'll get it in the vise and take it out. Nice quality barley straw. Go on a little bit. That'll do. Yeah, just top one more up. All loaded up now. He's just following me back to the yard now to weigh. It's like Annika's there as well, cleaning the house. The next guests. Guess what time it is? It's dinner time, because there's a wagon here. It says we've got 26 ton in, it's about 2 ton a bucket at the moment, but I forgot to zero the counter, so the first bucket full wasn't counted, so I think he just needs another 3 ton now, so there'll be 2 ton in this, and then a little bit out the next, and then he should be right then. It's pretty accurate that though, 26 tonne, and he's saying he wanted another 3. Because obviously 26 plus 3 will be 29 tonne, which is exactly what he can carry. Anyway, he's full now. A little bit going to fall on the floor because I've got it quite peaked in the middle there. There we go. Oh, did you see that? He's exactly 44 tonne. But he was driving off the weigh bridges and started recording. Cramp bits have arrived that I ordered on Friday night. They're the long top links for the low loader. I think that sounds like link pins. And that big box has the other top link when I can find it. It's like a lucky dip. How much packaging? There we go. I think this one should have the other top links in. I need a knife, don't I? Yep. These are the short ones for the Claydon drill. Do you know what? They've got an app that they've told me about now where you scan that barcode and it'll go straight to the item on the website so you can reorder stuff. That should be linchpins. Ta-da! Right, we think we're finally ready to go. A little bit of a leak on one of the pipes and we're struggling to get that thing to clamp. We've done it now. Got another roll of pipe, but it's been damaged, so we've got some cable ties to fix it. So we'll put a sleeve over it and some tape, and it just fits really nicely on the back of the buggy. So off we go. If you're watching Corvus, I'd like a phone holder here that clipped it, like a little hole that you can drop your phone in. It'd be handy. Lowering it a little bit on the linkage. I'll drop it down slightly. Only 3.9 high, but that's a lie, it's actually 4 because the combine fits under. There's a bit of a breeze coming off the river, so if you can't hear me when I get out, the plan is back into this pond. Back into that pond over there, drop in and then go straight through the middle of this wet bit, and then we might carry on to the far wet bit, although that is a bit of a hollow. Some sort of like military replica, because if you're gonna have a little plane you may as well make it look cool. Andrew's just gone off with a laser level. I've got it in now, spinning, don't know if you can see, a little red light. So we're going to set it up now and put a fall on the laser and then line it up to the machine, so the machine then will follow the fall. In other words, as we go along, the drain will rise so that the water flows back this way into the pond. That's spinning now. We got like 5 or 6 inches of fall, so we'll set off and see what happens. And we're off. I've just been filling this bit in here. I don't think it's a footpath, but people seem to walk down it all day. I've just been filling it in with a spade. I'm back in now. George, you can see that we got water there now. There's obviously something here that's wet. So hopefully it'll start flowing out the new drain. Doesn't need pipe bed in this because it's so sandy. But I'm just going to push a bit in. stop it. The pipe floats in front. You can see there the water coming in the side of the trench. Old clay drain. So hopefully we'll pick that up now and the water will flow that way. There you go. An old clay drain laid over slate. Now flowing into the hole. Right in the middle of the wet bit. It's obviously why it was wet. It doesn't work anymore. I don't know whether you can see, but the soil profile goes up and down, and then up and down. But because the laser's now controlling the depth of the chainsaw on the back, the pipe will be perfectly flat, but with a bit of fall all the way that way. One thing we realised though is the Xerion doesn't have an opening back window, so it's hard to talk to the guy driving it. You have to kind of go to the door. But then we also thought if it had a turning round cab, I know you'd be going backwards, you'd be looking right at the whole machine, which would be quite clever. But it's doing a nice job. Just had a shear bolt go, but I can't imagine this ground's stony really, so we're not quite sure. Unless we just were pushing on too hard. You know, we're just changing it now. But yeah, the Xerion is good on it, but you can't open the back window, so it's hard to have a conversation if you're walking alongside. And we couldn't find how to neutral the PTO, but actually when we turned the tractor off it went into neutral anyway, so that was fine. Oh well, there's the shear bolt, off we go, don't know what it was. Sometimes we do just get a bit fatigued and wear out. Another EasyJet coming in. There we go, the trench is full of water now, flowing into the pond, which is a good sign. We're just going to see if we can go around a bit of a bend now and head for a bit of a bomb hole, but we might not have enough depth, but we'll go as far as we can. Then hopefully any water that was going to head for the bomb hole will be caught by this drain, so it might dry it up a little bit. If not, we'll have to come off the banks of the river and go the other way. It's quite a long run, and it means going across some really nice wheat that's drilled as well. So it might be a job for the autumn. Just purring away now. It's only using 12 litres of diesel an hour, which is pretty decent, I would think, for nearly a 400 horsepower tractor. This pipe's damaged, or that even might have been chewed, so I'm going to chop this bit out and put a joint in it. I'll just clip this over that hole there and fix that one as well. There we go, press roll on now. Off we go, see if we got the depth for in there. We're now at 1250, so we've got oh, shear bolt. Oh, I've been pushing on a bit too much, it's quite heavy, the soil. Never mind. Keep going for today. There you go, we just moved the laser now. I'm going to not put as much fall on this last bit so that we've dropped plenty of depth in the middle. 850 there, we're just entering the wet hole now. So hopefully we'll probably be 500 or 600 deep in the middle. It's a bit hard to see, but that is some quite deep ruts. Anyway, we managed to get right to the middle of this hole here, and we're still 500 deep, which is pretty good. So hopefully this won't be a wet hole next year. We're just trying to say 500 on the scale. I'm trying to keep away from it because that bearing's gone on that auger. It's rattling quite a bit when I go close. The plane coming in. Oh well, that's a good job. We've come right through that wet hole and back out the other side. I've just cut the pipe and put a stop end in it. And then we'll just keep going up this bank a little bit. And hopefully this might not lie wet next winter. We'll come tomorrow, level off, fill in where we've filled up, stone that right up to the top because we're only 400 deep there. So it works like a French drain. Level off, and then we'll actually sow a little bit of wheat in this bit that's not been done. So I think there's a little wet bit over there as well that's now dry. And hopefully this whole field will be full of wheat. Andrew's just bouncing over the ruts now. And then we'll have a race down the field. He's actually getting it pulling away from me. Do you think it's because he's got 400 horsepower and I've got like 40 or 60. And I've got him on the speed. No, we're fairly level pegging now. I think he's actually pulling away from me. This will do 40 on the flat, but it's short of power to do 40 on a field. Got the strobes on because we have to go down quite a narrow road. That's why I was following on the way, checking you could fit under the bridge, then down the narrow road. I had this on in front, warning people in case they come round the bend and met it, because the main road's closed still at the moment. Just check it again. It's just the cable reel on the top, really. Yeah, it's fine. Loads of room this way. There's 4 metres from this direction, only 3.9 from the other. Quickly do today's birthday bumpers. We've got Martin Lambourne's 53, David Fleet is 34, Mick Hickman is 50, Tom, don't even know how you pronounce it, Bibby is 38, Cameron Robinson's 14, James and Joe Weaver, happy birthday, Hugo Bricknell is 3, Ian Robinson is 70, Tom Newington is 26, Simon George, Keith Robinson's 31, and Robert Brandrick. Happy birthday everyone on there and anyone else whose birthday is today. 26,842, amazing. So that is all for today. Thanks for watching. It got on a bit long today. Oh, actually no, sorry, one last thing. Kind of running out of space. Do you think I need to take that YouTube logo off to give me more space, or does it have to be on? Let me know in the comments anyway. That's today's quiz question. Anyway, I'll see you next week. No, not next week, I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to get the Xerion now ready for the dyno night, which you'll see in tomorrow's video.